Dargon games. Today I am playing a game with my lovely wife EcchiTenshi. It is an interesting game. It's not.
Viewer discretion is advised.
There it goes.
By some dweebs, but not us.
For some reason it wasn't capturing the window, but that's okay. We'll go from here. Kokoro no doki doki Senpai. Now, I ran it through Google Translate, and I came up with a couple of translations for it, which didn't make a lot of sense, so I actually entered the kanji into the Google Translate.
Before you get started on anything, why does it say Milky Pantsu Adventure?
Now, this is a dating simulator, and I'm not really sure what connotation they have for that little blurb at the bottom, but that's one of the reasons you're playing with me.
What do I have to do with this?
Okay, so anyway, the translation, if you just put in exactly what it says in English into Google Translate, it comes up frustrated heart or something like that. And I knew that wasn't right because it completely misread the senpai as the translation, like just the kanji translated, and it threw it out because it didn't recognize it. It thought it was a name. But when you put it in there right, it comes out as "My heart throbs for you, senpai," is the closest translation I can come up with.
Wow.
Is the closest translation for the name that is given. Now, I know my Japanese grammar and everything can't be that good, but it is the most sensible translation that comes about when you use the individual words and put it into Google Translate.
But it has question marks.
Yes. So, the other translation that I got when I put a question mark is senpai, comma, my heart throbs to be with you. So, in other words, it's like, can I be with you, like, in that sort of sense. So it's sort of... So there's a fangirl after somebody in a class that's above hers, which would be a senpai, and that's what this game is about. But I believe we, together, are playing as senpai, the elder,
Yes.
to... Yes. Okay. So here, this is we're gonna start the game fresh. Alright. Today is my first day at Sakura Blossom Academy. I am so excited to go to my first class, but also very nervous too. My life has not always been this crazy, and I am not looking forward to what the future might bring. It is scary because it is unknown. Now, I believe this was made in America. That's why the translation was so iffy. They just took it, put it in Google Translate, and then put the kanji accordingly, which is wrong. So, I'm guessing that they're using this double use of an iteration to signify that they're Japanese and this is a bad translation of it, which that does happen. If you watch any anime with the subtitles on, this is the way I usually watch. I usually watch it with the English dub and the translated subs on, because what they say in English, what they say in English doesn't match the sub, because the subs are the text translated by actual Japanese translators, whereas the dubs are the American actors trying to say approximately what the lines are that makes sense to American people. So there's a big difference. Okay.
There is.
There's a big difference. So next
really
time
hilarious.
you watch an anime that you've watched only in English dub...
The best anime to watch, though, with that...
Blue Seed and Fushigi Yugi.
Yes.
Or no, Fruits Basket. Yeah.
And also the fairy tales. With the
Yeah,
crab
fairy
man.
Yeah, the fairy tale too is pretty bad English translation for the dubbing. Okay, here we go. I am hoping my first day will be good though, because a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, which is a old Chinese proverb. That's what my gran would always tell me, at least. Well, maybe your gran was Chinese. I don't always believe her, though, because she also spoke to her cats. Might give you some room for some doubt. I can see that. I'm sure my first day will be great, though. I am assigned to class B52. That's a reference to the B52s, which is a band. It's also in Japan. There is a band who is a B52s cover band, and they played the music in Kill Bill when they do like the Japanese club scene. I can't remember what scene exactly it is, but they're the band that's in that scene, and they're also the ones who get killed, I think, first in that scene. The class is called Learning for Mental Defectives. It teaches me how to learn. I don't get it, though. My student aid buddy is a girl named Miku Yuubi. I have never met her before, but her name means Thursday. She must be an important person to be named after a day of the week. That comes from the Japanese naming people after like constellations of important people or days of the month or months when they want them to aspire to those particular aspects or those things. I have never really thought about girls romantically until now. I guess that's why they call it puberty, huh? This is a boy or a girl that's talking. But I know that third-year student like myself shouldn't be thinking such naughty thoughts about first-year Miku Yuubi. So instead, I think about what I should do next. What should we do next? Go to the cafeteria and order a super shugyo bento box desu ne.
Wait.
Whip out your Johnson in front of the student body. Take a moment to reflect on your relationship with your grandmother.
Do the second one.
Wait. This is democratic here. I think we want to progress to the next level of the game. So,
Do the second one.
I am going to whip out my Johnson in front of the student body. Before I get to do what I am planning on doing, the bell rings. I'm late for class. Of course. I curse at myself in my head for my utter carelessness and tardiness.
Darn.
But you thought not getting to class on time was reckless and careless. Okay, let's just move on. I just realized I have not seen my student aid buddy Miku Yuubi yet. She must be late for class as well. I wonder if this means we're meant to be together forever. Because you're both bad at... Okay. I'm about to leave when I turn my head. I'm nearly blinded by the radiant goddess of beauty that stands before me. Muku-chan. Moku-chan. Ohayo! I'm Moku-chan. I guess I'm your new student aid buddy. This is pretty great. I have never had such a kawaii little brother before. You must be the new student player Kun. That's so... Oh. Okay. It didn't ask me a name, so I became Player Kun. Okay.
Okay.
Kun is a, like... You say kun to, like, older, younger kids and children, or people you have a fond affection to.
I thought you
She
were...
thinks I'm kawaii! Maybe the stars were right, and we are meant to be together for all eternity and beyond. Yeah, I guess I'm a guy. Because she says kun instead of, well, I guess you can say kun to a girl, but there's another, I think it's chin. Chin for, like, really small girl or cute.
But I thought you were older.
No, I guess the senpai is actually this girl. Miku Yuubi is the senpai we're talking about.
Okay.
So I guess the student is a boy, and the senpai is a girl that's 2 classes above. I'm confused as well, but it didn't have a story telling the background to this, so I'm guessing as I go along. Player Kun. I'm Player Kun, yeah. Are you Miku Yuubi? Miku-chan. Silly, call me Miku-chan. All my friends do. Why am I doing... I don't think I can keep that voice up. What? She thinks I'm her friend? No, she just thinks you're retarded. Just a friend? Not soulmate? Not handsome stranger? Not star-crossed lover? What? Dude, this guy does have some kind of mental inferiority of some kind. Not even casual sexual partner? Yeah, definitely has some mental issues of some kind going on. My heart sinks in disappointment. I have been put in the friend area. See, that's the whole mistranslation thing. It would be friend zone, but because it's supposed to be translated from Japanese, then they mistranslated zone to area. Gotcha. Okay. This pretty girl already thinks I am nothing more than a friend. Player-kun. Okay, Moku-chan. I guess he's being reluctant because he wants to call her Chan, but he doesn't want her to think of him as just a friend. Moku-chan is giving me this eye stare thing. I can't tell if she's peering into my soul with foul magic, or it is attempting to undress me with her eyes.
She's looking at you like you're stupid, dude.
Yeah. Moku-chan.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Are you okay, Player-kun? You look really sad all of a sudden. Shit! Did she notice that? I like her that easily? Fuck. I got too careless. I can't make a mistake like that again. It could be the end of me. Oh no, I'm fine. See? Fine. I tried to force a smile, but it doesn't work really. Well, it never works when you try and force a smile. I don't think Moku-chan is buying my poorly fabricated charade. I don't want her to catch on to me, though. I need to think of a distraction, and fast. Eat the whole... What? 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 Eat the whole booty. Get the fuck out of there. What are you doing, you stupid idiot? Pork chop sandwiches. I go with the last one. Pork chop sandwiches. As I'm gearing up to take some seriously drastic actions, the school bell rings. Saved by the bell. Well, I don't think it made any difference what I chose. Moku-chan. Fucking hell. We're late for class. Again. Your teacher's going to get so mad at you. And you're the student aide. You're supposed to be telling you what to do and how to do it. What a way to make a first impression. Well, she's not a very good student aide, is she? Moku-chan giggles at my frustration, at my misfortune. Her black twin tails? Okay. Her black twin tails bob up and down ever so gingerly as her tiny breasts try to jiggle in her school uniform, but don't. Huh? Oh, okay. Her laugh rattles my heart, my bones and my ears. It is very high-pitched. Okay. It is so fucking kawaii. By the way, kawaii means extremely cute, if you don't happen to know or don't watch anime or know anything about that. I turn and I begin following her through the hallway to the classroom. I have no idea where I am going. Her monochrome booty serves as a proverbial white rabbit, leading me to the wonderland of knowledge known as Sakura Blossom Academy. Why are you over there laughing? This is disturbing. This is mentally and physiologically altering my being at the moment. Oh.
Because he looks so confused and disturbed at the same time. It is hilarious.
You picked this. What? What?
I am enamored with her young butt.
Let's move on. I'm clicking all over the place now. Before I know it, we have arrived at the classroom. Mokochon. Wow, this is your classroom? You friggin' took me there! Why are you asking me? Mokochon is staring at the door to the class in shock, as if she has just seen something awe-inspiring. Mokochon. This is my Oni-chan's classroom. Sugoi! Now, Sugoi, I don't know exact translation of it, but Sugoi means sort of like is like an expression when they're glad of something, I guess is the closest thing. Like, they say Sugoi when something is good, or they're glad that something has happened, or they've met somebody.
It's like Californians saying dude.
Yeah, that it's really good. Yeah, that's about good. It's like somebody saying dude, kind of like that. Okay. Her big brother, he is in my class as well? What kind of conspiracy is this? Is the school faculty plotting against me, trying to torment me with this? I am very reluctant to enter the door to the class after hearing this unsettling news. Okay, one question. She's older, and she says her older brother is in a class for mentally challenged students.
Probably the teacher.
I'm not sure. Moko-chan, maybe you and my Oni-chan will become best friends and have sleepovers. I gulp as sweat begins to coagulate around my neck stubble.
Ew.
What? I don't...
What's neck stubble?
I have neck stubble here, but I shave. What the fuck is he talking about? Not good? Well, if you're old enough to have... I don't know. Moko-chan. Wouldn't that be funny? My brother and the new kid best friends forever? I am having a hard time breathing. Moko-chan. Then, at your sleepovers, you will get to see me running around the house in my pantsuit. Now, this, of course, this is... They're trying to make it look like there's Japanese people translating to English in the dialogue, but then all of a sudden they throw in a very specifically Japanese term in there that would have not...
Been put in there.
It wouldn't have been put in there if it was translated, because it would have translated to panties or bloomers. So, they're doing a very bad job of portraying themselves as a Japanese company writing Japanese dialogue translated to English. Suddenly, this idea doesn't seem so bad. Moko-chan. I don't know where that came from. I love running around my house in barely any clothing. It's one of my hobbies.
That's a hobby?
It's good to have a hobby, you know.
That's a hobby?
Japanese people are strange, but perhaps this conspiracy is not as malicious as I had once thought. It seems as though the stars are once again leading me to my destiny and to Moko-chan's first year. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. Score. Yeah, that actually sounds nice. I should get to know your brother. I'm sure he's a nice guy like me.
Creep.
Moko-chan. He's waiting for you behind that door. It's the door to your classroom. He's in your class. Get going. You're already late, you silly retard. Now she's making it obvious that she thinks that. Go into the classroom and introduce yourself. Go into the classroom and take a shit on your desk. Go into the classroom and proclaim your love for Moko-chan. So we're going to leave the video there for the moment. And we will pick up in the next video. Please come back and watch the rest of it because there's a whole lot more
to the game with more disturbing things and
so we're gonna leave it there for now. Please come back and see the next video. When we have the next video up, I will put it in the description and also in the end screen. But since it's just this video now,
yeah,
you'll have to see. Okay?
Bye, guys.